Hello Pisces, welcome to the Black-Hearted Oracle. Before we get started, I'd like to pay homage and reverence to Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course my beautiful ancestors. Now, what you see laid before you is the part 4 of your 4-part video series. And this one is dealing with finances and the obstacles that are blocking them. Okay, let's get started. You received a lot of messages. The first message that we received was 9 of Water. It says, wish comes true, concerns fade away, a love of life, but 9 of Water can also be overindulgence. Page of Earth, scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. It says good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. And we received 12, awakening. Next set of messages are from the Little Reminders deck. And it was, when I focus on positive energy, I'm aware that I attract more of it. Second message was ambition. It says, I am ambitious and do not procrastinate or waste time being negative. Next message was patience. It says, I am patient, persistent, and disciplined in pursuing my goals. Next message was flow. Riches flow into my life in many ways and from many directions. Now the next message comes from the Earth Magic Oracle deck, and it's rain purification. And it says, purify your mind, body, and spirit is the task that is put before you. Purify your mind by identifying the prominent beliefs you carry about yourself that inhibits you from being fully engaged in life, from showing up 100% of the time. Purifying your heart by allowing yourself to breathe in and out blessings and forgiveness so that you can love even more deeply. Let yourself feel grief, truly feel it, so the rivers of your tears become miniature baptisms that help heal the wounds in your soul. If necessary, detoxify your body, the temple, the seat of the soul, by changing your diet, doing a cleanse for a few days, or simply drinking more water. Increasing your daily amount of water you drink can deep appreciation for its purpose will revitalize your spirit. It is no wonder that in some indigenous languages, water is called lifeblood, as it is so essential to every form of life on earth. Take time to purify yourself. The next message we have for you is abundance from the Chakra Oracle deck. And it says, gold represents the power of the mind to choose. One choice may be wise and the other foolish. Choosing well may involve temporary sacrifices in order to gain your desires. Remember that you can always make a new choice. I only seek to give you what you ask for. Gold coins. Think about your relationship with money. Are you the wise girl or the foolhardy man? Money is naturally attracted towards appreciation and gratitude. Be wary of using your financial situation as an excuse to avoid doing something. Are your thoughts and actions around money empowering or disempowering you? Abundance through gratitude, releasing regret, being good with money, friendship, wisdom, and windfall. Meditation. Place some money before you. Pick it up. Have you thought about how many souls have touched it before it came to you? Feel its energy. The value we derive from money is an exchange of energy. Imagine this money transforming into your desire. Be aware of your improved relationship with money. The next messages we have come from the Animal Medicine deck. And the first one is 8 Otter, and it's flow with life. It says earth and water, so that's balance and your emotions, the tangible with your emotions. It says unburdened, non-resistance, playtime to awaken inner child, joy, curiosity, and sisterhood. The next one is Black Panther, which is a 7. Do not fear your inner shadow or inner darkness. Acknowledge the shadow powers, great magic and power, protection, valor, courage, and determination. The last one is 29 Badger. It says fight for what you want, self-expression, loner, keep your earth's healing herbs, aggressiveness and reliance, powerful anger, self-reliant, leaders, bosses. Next message is Lantern Fairy, a clear solution. It says, the decisions you are making and offering a clear solution to the problem at hand. Something has come to an end, a true end, and you have as yet to say, as they say, hit the wall. You could try digging under it or climbing over it, or you could try taking down the wall brick by brick. But if you follow me, I can show you a place where the wall has already come down, where you can move through this obstacle without pain. It is up to you whether you make it harder than it needs to be. I'll show you the way. Trust me. A way through a life challenge will present itself. Stubborn thinking can be changed. Old patterns are being removed. Certain energies need to be replaced and reworked, as it is no longer in line with what you wish for, and in fact may be proving to be a barrier which is keeping you isolated instead of protected. Go where you can feel true love, kindness, and freedom. Avoid all that comes from anger, hatred, judgment, blame, and ridicule. That's it. Okay. And the last message is 25. And it says, so you're just going to keep bumping your head, huh? You ever see in the movie that robot that keeps walking into the wall and bumping its head but only says error, but can't change course? Yup, we all have. Sadly for you, you seem to be that robot, constantly playing repeat on a situation that will only lead to an error and you with a bump on your head as a trophy. But on the brighter side, thankfully, you are no robot. You are just experiencing a glitch in your soul. Your heartstrings are tethered to something or someone that is harmful to your energy or your path. You are being granted a brief pause in which you can cut those strings or stay stuck in a cycle of effort and pain. Learn the lesson and move forward on your path. Wow, okay, so this is really coming together for you, because what it's saying is right now you're being granted this pause, this awakening, because you keep on bumping your head on something. Something is keeping you tethered to this pain, but you can release yourself from it, because this Lantern Fairy is here to show you a way out of this pain. And you need to take the pause too to look at how you're viewing abundance. Have the awareness and the patience to know that you have to work on your goals. Be non-resistant to change. And while you're going through this, know that your shadow side is not a bad side of you. It's just the balance between the light and the dark energies that flow through you. But you can make use of your dark energies, and aggressively go after what you want and self-expressions. Because there's an opportunity here for you. And if it's not, if your obstacle is not over drinking or, overindulgence, then what it is that you have to take the time to purify your soul so that you can find a way out of whatever circumstances are keeping you back from the flow of riches that's dying to come into your life and the ambition that is there for you to take up. But you're going to have to do some time of purification where you untether your heart. Now, we receive bountiful nature. And it says, spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some activity to connect with the limitless vastness. And we have easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. And it's the moon. And it says, like, don't deceive yourself. Nature is naturally abundant, but we step in the way of it and create chaos when no chaos is needed. But these things are blind to you right now. This is what's hidden from you, the bountifulness of nature and how it's eager to give. Remember that your animal totem, one of them was non-resistance. Yeah. The otter, non-resistance, going with the flow of things and not being an obstacle in your own path. The next set of messages was deservingness. And that came out with the, well, came out like this. And so it's due to this heartache or whatever situation has you feel backstabbed and betrayed, like there's frustration and jealousy, know that you deserve all the blessings that are coming to you. You need to get out of this funk. Because when you're looking at this, your research is that you're juggling over these options or doing the work. These options can lead to this heartache if you choose the wrong one. But if you do the work that your soul is calling for you to do, you will realize how deserving you are through the research that it takes for you to accomplish the task set forth. Of whatever your choice is, I'm not here to tell you what your path is. That's for you to decide. Abundance mindset. It says, if you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and that is what you will experience. It says love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. Because hopefully you'll do the healing that's needed in order, to get over this heartache. Because as this card is saying, is if you think that this opportunity is never going to come to you because it's something that takes time to be built, then that's exactly what you're going to get. So while you're in meditation mode and you're taking the time to rethink things in the hangman energies of resting and recuperating from these three swords, by resting on your sword of truth, if you're seeking marriage, it'll come to you, but first you're going to have to go through the healing. And if your love life is really what is affecting you, you're going to have to do the healing in order to gain this opportunity. Moonlighting. It says you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. I received new career and flower power. I didn't bother to... It says your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. Flower power. Spend time with flowers and flower essence to increase your personal healing power. So many times over, this is talking about the healing that you need to do. You know, many times over. The Three of Swords. You know, so it's saying while you're working, if you're in a career that you don't like or it's just not fulfilling for you, moonlight on your time off where you don't have anything to do, where you're watching TV or you're talking on the phone or you're just wasting time, you can be doing something else that'll gear you up into the right direction. It says obstacles and blocks are lifted. All your good personal work and your positive energy shifts have overcome previous obstacles. The blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your project. Stay centered in gratitude and ensure that your flow of abundance continues. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. You finish one part of your life and now a new one, even better part is beginning. Exactly. As long as you could do the healing that is necessary. Because many of your readings spoke about you healing your heart from the wound, or healing the fact that you don't believe abundance is your birthright. Visualize abundance in all forms. It's keep on coming up. You are not visualizing this thing as something you could truly have. It says God gave you such great spiritual powers that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, helpful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. And it says, whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger and resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. And it's so true. When your heart chakra is blocked and it's filled with grievances, it's hard for you to manifest this abundance because all you're thinking about is what went wrong. And when you're putting so much of your emotions and your thoughts into what is wrong, you receive more of that. Exactly. You're going to have to be honest with yourself. Because this is a truthful message. So you're going to have to be honest with yourself on what is or who you need to forgive, or what situation you need to forgive, or if it's yourself you need to forgive about a situation. Do the necessary healing so you can visualize this abundance that is coming for you, because it is over and over. It's like constantly here about this abundance that's coming towards you. It says, pay yourself first. It says, make yourself the most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have the savings to invest in your present and your future. And it says autumn. In the fall season, everything comes together. You reap wonderful harvests of abundance. Of course. Because once again, when it says, who do you need to forgive? This card speaks of somebody being sorry, of an apology. So if this is you apologizing for yourself, for you not putting your Nine of Pentacles first, and only offering that one pentacle, but once you offer it, you're at a lack because you're not at this Nine of Pentacles, do that. Make the judgment call so you can pursue your Nine of Pentacles, regardless if you're in a relationship or not. That's not what this is about for me. Nine of Pentacles is what you should be regardless of a partner or not. The last one is connect with nature. And it says, you're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. And it's exactly, you need some grounding. Because through this, you can get into the Queen of Pentacles energies. And the Wheel of Fortune will turn in your favor. So Pisces, although you are a water sign, it seems like you really need to get grounded. You need to reconnect with nature. Spend some time by the water, by a lake, by a canal. I mean, do what is best for you, Pisces, because it's obviously that you need a lot of self-healing in order to pursue what you want, in order to gain your success. I hope this message found you well. I pray that you find your higher self in the quiet places, and may Ma'at hold you in her loving grace. Ashe.